Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory go to the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, Ba'asham Rakakwadash, double honor unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well, and that taught us His truth. Salutations to the sincere Achim out there that are out there working, man, that are having faith in Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, and that are helping to seal the elect within the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whom are really the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So, we all know that this world is being ruled by the devil, by our enemies, man. We've been given in the hands of our enemy. So why is this all happening? Or why are we in the hands of our enemy? Because we didn't want to take heed unto the law, statutes, and commandments, and the Most High punished us, man. You know, we were never happy. So what I wanted to focus on now, because a brother sent a video in the group chat, and let me just jump straight in it. And this is on World Star, not a website that I would recommend to everyone, but hey, sometimes, you know, you can find something. And this is let me just play the clip.
So now security has decided to forcibly remove us and in fact try and touch our property. He's coming out again.
I said, bro, past the drainer line. You film past the drainer line. I don't care what you do.
Which line's that?
Past that drainer line right up there. That white line, you can go up there and film. Not here. All right?
Yeah, so now he's acting like
Dance, monkey, dance.
Watch yourself, bro. I'm not a dance monkey. Watch
You
yourself.
fucking touch me. Get away.
That's right, guys. Just go back that way. Back off. Just go back that way. You can't put your hands on people. Wait. You fuck with the wrong person.
So you see right here, he said you fuck with the wrong person. This monkey is a neo-Nazi who attacked a Channel 9 security guard in Melbourne today, and he had posted this disturbing video of the incident online, so he was boasting about it. And this is not to to give this motherfucker a platform, but just to condemn this piece of dung, man. Because this thing made me very vexed, because, you know, first and foremost, when you're around devils, you need to be on point. You need to be circumspect. The security guard let the other guy be in his back, basically, here. And he turned from him. And that's when shit went down, when he was, getting into an altercation with the guy that was filming. And he is a security guard of Channel 9 News in Australia, something to that effect, you know, Channel 9 security guard. And he told him that you can't film in there, you can film behind a certain line. And the other one, that's how you see that these people are the devil and they hate us, man. That's just what it is. But hey, that's good, because if you take a look at this whole situation, this devil is going to be recompensed. He is going to be recompensed, man. It made me think about, you know, that Amalekite that slew King Saul. Even though King Saul asked him, let me just jump in it. This is 1 Samuel 31, verse 1. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines and fell down slain in Mount Gilboa. So this is a war with the Philistines, and King Saul was on the field, and the Philistines followed hard upon Saul and upon his sons, and the Philistines slew Jonathan and Abinadab and Melchishua, Saul's sons. And the battle went sore against Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was sore wounded of the archers. Then said Saul unto his armor-bearer, Draw thy sword, and trust me true therewith, lest these uncircumcised come and trust me true. So he would rather die by his armor bearer than by these other people, man. By these Philistines, these uncircumcised, these heathen. And trust me true and abuse me, but his armor bearer would not. For he was sore afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword and fell upon it. So he fell upon his own sword. And when his armor bearer saw that Saul was dead, he fell likewise upon his sword and died with him. So Saul died, and his 3 sons, and his armor bearer, and all his men that same day together. And the men of Israel that were on the other side of the valley, and they that were on the other side of Jordan, on the other side of Jordan, saw that the men of Israel fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead. They forsook the cities and fled, and the Philistines came and dwelt in them. So let me just jump down. Let me just continue. And it came to pass on the morrow, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his 3 sons fallen in Mount Gilboa. And they cut off his head and stripped off his armor and sent into the land of the Philistines round about, glorifying the death of ex-King Saul, to publish it in the house of their idols and among their people. And they put his armor in the house of Ashtaroth, and they fastened his body to the wall of Bethsan. And when the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead heard of that which the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose and went all night and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons from the wall of Bethshan and came to Jabesh and burnt them there. And they took their bones and buried them under a tree in Jabesh and fasted 7 days. So you see here that Saul was slain on the battlefield. And the thing is that I wanted to go to this because this demon, he touched an Israelite. He might not be great or whatever. Still, it just, because I also was reading this, and it made me mad because these devils, they're touching our people, man. And being proud about it, and they're lying about it as well, because here you see this devil.
Out of reasonable self-defense for the cameraman to stop him from having his throat crushed, I disabled the attacker.
The security guard was taken to hospital last night, but I'm told this morning he is at home and doing okay.
Because that devil had some weak-ass punches and basically sucker punched him because he grabbed him and punched him. But the thing is that in another article, they don't even show what's going on. Here they say, they said dance monkey and it's not about dance monkey dance. That's what the guy with the telephone or the whatever, or with the camera, was saying to the security guard. Of course you're going to be pissed off, but on the other side, you need to be very circumspect, because this is the devil. And this is what you get when you turn your back to a devil. Like iron rusted, so is his wickedness. He will show you that he's a devil, and he's always out for your blood. They are bloody men, So they always have some malignant spirit in them, because they are the fucking devil, man. And I can wait to get these devils for what they did, because they touched one of Yasharallah, man. Again, this guy may be, in the world, but still it vexed me, man. Let me jump in, let me see. And the other guy, man, the weak ass, with the 2 of them, of course. This thing, man, let me just jump back into the scriptures, man. So it's 2 Samuel 1, verse 1. And now it came to pass after the death of Saul, when David was returned from the slaughter of the Amalekites, and David had abode 2 days in Ziklag, and it came It came even to pass on the 3rd day that, behold, a man came out of the camp from Saul with his clothes rent and earth upon his head, and so it was. when he came to David, that he fell to the earth and did obeisance. And David said unto him, From whence comest thou? And he said unto him, Out of the camp of Israel am I escaped. And David said unto him, How went the matter? I pray thee, tell me. So what went down? And he answered, that the people are fled from the battle, and many of the people also are fallen and dead. And Saul and Jonathan, his son, are dead also. And Jonathan and King David were very close. Their love exceeded the love for each other exceeded the love that they had for between a man and a woman. And a lot of people say, oh yeah, they sodomites. No, if you are true close to your brothers, to your friends, because brother, ak goes to it means brother, and it goes to friend. If you are true friends, then your love for your friend goes further than you have for your wife, if you are a man. Because if not, then you just leave your brother for some dog that's been ran over and bust in the eyes and from all types of positions. And when that's burned up and ended, then you want to come back like, hey man, what's up? Some bitch ass simp spirit, man. That is what it is talking about. That they were just tight, close. If you go through some things with people, you grow close, man. Especially if you are in the same spirit and you have each other's back. That is what that love is talking about, man. Bunch of degenerates, man. Talking all that shit. You're gonna pay for that, man. Every idle word, man. Because the Most High, King David was a man after the Most High's heart. And you want to talk shit about that person, man? And David said unto the young man that told him, How knowest thou that Saul and Jonathan his son be dead? And the young man that told him said, As I happened by chance upon Mount Gilboa, behold, Saul leaned upon his spear, and lo, the chariots and horsemen followed hard after him. And when he looked behind him, he saw me and called unto me, and I answered, Here am I. And he said unto me, Who art thou? And I answered him, I am an Amalekite. He said unto me again, Stand, I pray thee, upon me, and slay me. For anguish is come upon me, because my life is yet whole in me. Because he was like, I better die here by your hand right now, that I had control over it, and die and be in the spirit world, than that these uncircumcised dogs lay hands upon me and do all types of things to me, man. And you know how these people got down, man. Show you all around the cities and humiliate the enemy. So Saul wanted to prevent that. This is the answer of the Amalekite to King David. So I stood upon him and slew him, because I was sure that he could not live after that he was fallen. And I took the crown that was upon his head and the bracelet that was on his arm, and I have brought them hither unto my Lord. So this is what he told King David, that he slew King Saul, ex-King Saul. Then David took a hold of it on his clothes and rent them, and likewise all the men that were with him, because they rented. When you rent, you rip your clothes and you put dirt upon your head. That's a sign. That's a sign of mourning. That's what we did. That's also what you see in the Middle East. They throw themselves on the floor, put earth upon themselves, rent their clothes. They cry. So, and to continue, and they mourned and wept and fasted until even for Saul and for Jonathan his son. Even though, King Saul, you know, threw javelin at King David, and, you know, had many accounts of, you know, that the evil spirit came upon him from the Heavenly Father, and that he sought after his life. But still, King David was weeping for King Saul, man, and for his son. So to continue, and for the people of the Lord Yahawah, and for the house of Israel, because they were fallen by the sword. And David said unto the young man that told him, Whence art thou? And he answered, I am the son of a stranger, an Amalekite. Amalekite is the chief tribe of Esau, Edom. The chief tribe of Edom. These are Israelis today. And David said unto him, How wast thou not afraid to stretch forth thine hand to destroy the Lord Yahawah, his anointed? So how dare you touch the Heavenly Father Yahawah, his anointed, man? And David called one of the young men and said, Go near and fall upon him. And he smote him that he died. And David said unto him, Thy blood be upon thy head, for thy mouth had testified against thee, saying, I have slain the Lord's anointed. And David lamented with his lamentation over Saul and over Jonathan his son. Also he bade them teach the children of Judah to use of the bow, and behold, behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. So you see that King David got mad, and he told him, hey, kill this dude, man, for touching the Heavenly Father, his anointed. No matter what you think or what you say, he touched the Heavenly Father, his anointed. How dare you touch one of us? And on that rage, that's why it's good, man, to go into the book and go into that, you know, that king-like mentality, to see our people being mighty men, being men with integrity, not bitch-made, skinny jeans wearing, blonde hair having, you know, neck snapping, finger snapping sodomites, man. These devils put their hands on our people, and they're going to pay dearly. They're going to pay with their blood, because he that leadeth with the sword, he that killeth with the sword, must be killed with the sword, man. The ones that devoured us, they shall be devoured, man. The ones that were spoiling, we are going to be spoiling them, man. We're going to take over, man. The saints shall take the kingdom and possess it forever, even forever and ever, man. This place is going to come down with violence. Babylon will be destroyed with violence, and the rest of this whole beast system will be going down by violence, man. The Most High is a man of war. Yahawah is his name. You know, I just wanted to jump into this, man, because you see this devil, this proud fucking bastard. Yeah, I got mad, but this degenerate bastard, this Edomite, thinks he's tough. May Yahawah Basham Yahawashi curse him and his family, man. Yahawah, man. Babakasha, Babakasha, Babakasha. Yahawah Basham Yahawashi, Tawala, Aman. Let it be, man. Yahawah. So just wanted to, yeah, it's a bit of a rant, Salakia, but hey, this thing got me going, man. And it was just like, hey, let me just go into the book of Samuel and go over the account, man. But yeah, man, our people, man, we're going to get them back, man. That's what it is, man. But with that, I hope you were edified in Yahawah. To the next video. Shalom.